I've got good news and bad news. The good news is Erin is going to be a miss. The bad news is we're officially in a drought now in Maine, and it's only going to get worse, as I've talked about now for weeks. So there it is on the maps. That's Erin. That's actually a look at the maximum wave height. So while Erin is a direct impact, not a landfall miss, and I mean completely missing a direct impact as far as landfall, it is going to bring pretty good surf. So here it comes. This is August 17th. It's the weekend, and watch what happens here as Erin curves around. So you're going to see all these waves here, these seas build, all this wave energy build from the southeast, especially North Carolina, Jersey, Cape Cod, and even, yes, in the Gulf of Maine. So we'll see how high they get here, the seas, but 12, 14, 16. We'll see how high they get near shore, but there will definitely be beach erosion from this and rip currents. So watch out very closely. Now, about the drought. Okay, 1 million Maine residents in areas of drought according to the drought monitor. That's about a little bit more than half the state, right? So technically, a abnormally dry is kind of technically a drought, but really as far as drought status, D1 status, that stretches down from south the Katahdin region into Augusta, down east, all the way down here into the Oxford Hills, okay? So technically, more than 1 million people without have been dealing with dry conditions. It's the 63rd driest June on record since 1895, and only 3.57 inches total precipitation, which is down for normal 0.17. Now, it's the 39th wettest January to June on record since 1895, so up from normal, but lately it's been dry. So here's a look at the map showing you it's abnormally dry, 43% of Maine, 34% are in a moderate drought. That's that D1 status. And I believe we have a good shot of getting to D2 severe status pretty soon if this keeps up. Let's take a look farther down here now. I want to show you this. So the 7-day average of conditions Maine for temperatures have been warm. Precipitation the last 7 days has been light, 0.01. The stream flow conditions have been low to much below, only one spot in normal, and soil moisture here is incredibly low here. Take a look at this. Look at the soil moisture for almost all of Maine, except really the county, but the North Woods here and the Allagash especially there, that got pretty big. The Allagash has been getting very little bit of soil moisture. Okay, so the sun's been out, the moisture's been coming off of the ground, and it hasn't been put back. So future precipitation is what you want to see. So here's a look at that. It's the next 7 days, only around an inch. 8 to 14 days here, I don't see much there at all, and temperatures here are going to be below average. Okay, the drought outlook for the month has no drought from the Weather Service. Seasonally, also no drought. However, what was forecast and what is actually happening, I can tell you, definitely in a drought. Now, this is very interesting. Go ahead and look from way back. So from 2000 to the present here, this shows the droughts back in 2002, big time drought there, 2017, 2021, 22, that summer, and then here we go, 2025. You have the colors here as a moderate drought in 2025. Okay, back in 02, it was pretty severe, and 2017 and 21. Okay, so it can be worse, and I do expect it to get worse. Anytime you're getting up around D2, and especially D3 status, okay, that goes all the way back. So that's a look at the website from the National Weather Service. You go to drought.gov, states/Maine, and you can look at all this drought information. Here's a look at the maps here, rainfall. This is why I expect us to be pretty rough in Maine. This goes out to August 24th. Okay, and there is hardly any rain, maybe a half inch at most. Okay, so opportunities for rainfall are going to be slim at best. and the next 24, or say this is the next 17 hours. After that, not much rain, but not much rain the next 17 hours either. So the next 17 hours, you're going to see some greens pop up and some reds, but really the thunderstorm activity be a close call around the Portland metro area to see rain. Right now, it's going to be very close. I would not have my hopes up too high for the rainfall, especially what's happening in western Maine. It's over. Inland, it's pretty much over. Okay, so only the coastline has got a shot to see some measurable rainfall, and it's going to be very brief. Okay, so here's the forecast the next 10 days. Heat breaks today with a few thunderstorms. That's it. Another round on Sunday, and we'll take every drop. But once again, don't get your hopes up. Not going to be a lot. 80, 78, 81 in the mountains, then 60s and 70s. Somewhat of a fall preview early next week behind the cold front that's coming through Sunday. Inland, you're done with the 90s, but you're still in the 80s. Back to humidity Sunday, and then next week, early in the week, is a fall preview with low 70s, lows in the 50s, but it'll still be warm in the afternoons. Now at the coastline, it is 80s. Today it'll be warm and humid, few thunderstorms, and then again Sunday, and then next week, low 70s, 50s, but then we do warm up for the end of next week, for the end of August. It's going to warm back up again. So summer is not over. Don't need to worry about that just yet. But you get a little taste of a semi-fall preview early next week. That's the update on the forecast and the rainfall projections and the drought. Thank you for watching Jason Nappy Weather.